For the last few weeks, I've been keeping a secret. I finally bought my own land, my dream hunting and fishing property, and the best part, it came with a pond. And today, I'm gonna be fishing it for the very first time to find out what's lurking beneath the surface. This is honestly one of the biggest moments of my life, and I have dreamed about owning my own hunting and fishing land for years, and now it's real. So before I even make a cast, I want to take you guys on a quick tour and show you guys some of the coolest spots on the property. So I've got 30 acres total out here, and it's got a little bit of everything. We're gonna start off right here at the private entrance. As you guys can tell, there's a lot of space out here, a lot of room for extra activities. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it's a nice little area that's cleared out. It's right off the entrance, it's private, and it's just the perfect little view right when you pull into the property. And right off the entrance, I have a long private driveway, which is perfect because this place is completely hidden, and it even leads to my favorite parts of the property. Here we have my drainage pond. Look at this thing. It's actually sick. It's a nice little pond. It's got a very unique color tint to it, and there's definitely fish in here because I've seen them. They get very active on the bank lines and they feed. So today, we're definitely gonna have to fish this thing. This right here is the home site. It is a perfectly cleared out area that I'm eventually going to put my house and my shop, and I'm gonna build out here, and it truly will be a dream come true because this is the perfect property for everything that I love. And of course, we have the woods, but honestly, I would probably classify this as a forest because it keeps going. It does not stop. The property seems never endless because there's so many trees, there's so many areas in the woods that you can walk, and I haven't even explored them all yet, but I have no idea what's in here, no idea what lives in here, but I have seen a ton of deer tracks, so obviously there's some big animals out here. But let's move on to my favorite part, that being my very own private pond. So I know the pond is not the biggest pond in the world, but finding property with a pond is a lot harder than it sounds. It's actually extremely difficult. There's not that many out there, and if there is, they're already owned. So I think this is a great starting pond, and eventually I'm gonna dig this thing out and make it bigger and basically create the ultimate private pond. The pond is also very unique. I know it looks a little muddy right now, but I've seen this thing a few different times, and it changes colors pretty much every time I see it. It's been turquoise, it's been like a mint green, but I have absolutely no idea anything about this pond. The owner said that they think it's 26 feet deep. They think it's spring fed. I don't know if there's any fish in here, but if there's fish in that little drainage area, because I've seen them, there's definitely fish in the pond. I just don't know what kind or how big they are. So today, that's what we're here to find out. So right off the bat, I see a ton of wildlife, like a lot of, I want to say raccoon prints, a lot of deer prints, and just all kinds of feet prints in the mud surrounding the pond. So this is obviously an area where wildlife thrives and comes to, you know, get water to drink. I'm also seeing some really tiny bait fish cruising the bank line, and they're really unique looking. I've never really seen bait fish like this. They're small and they have a crazy color to them, but it's good to know that there's bait fish. So that obviously means there's got to be some sort of fish in here. All right, so I thought we would start off by just throwing a variety of different lures that are in this tackle box. So I have literally everything from like small stuff to medium stuff to big stuff. And we're just gonna see what happens. I have about 5 or 6 setups with me. So truthfully, I could throw just about anything. And I feel like that's exactly what I want to do because I want to figure out what is inside this pond and what they're gonna eat. When I think of a new pond that I've never fished before and I don't know if there's fish inside, this is the lure I think of right here. The old inline spinner. It literally catches everything. Bluegill, bass, panfish. I guess bluegill is technically a panfish, but it doesn't matter. This thing right here will catch them. So obviously we're gonna tie this up. So obviously you cannot go wrong with a Senko. So we're definitely gonna have to tie one of those up. We're gonna wacky rig it. That should definitely get us a few bites. And then I think we just start there and we'll work our way up. You know, if we get a bunch of bites on these, we can throw some crankbaits around. We can throw some spinner baits around. We can throw some topwater around. But first, we have to find out what is actually living in the pond. Alrighty, so here's the game plan. We have the wacky rig, we have the inline spinner, 2 spinning finesse type combos, because I just know that any fish will eat these things. We have to make a few casts in the drainage pond because, like I said, I know there's fish in here. I've seen them move around, but can we catch them? I think we're gonna start off with the wacky rig here. I'm just gonna flip a few in there and we're just gonna see what happens. Ooh, nice little skip. See if we can't get a bite here. I have no idea what to expect or what is living in here, but there's only one way to find out. That's to catch them. I'm actually getting bit. Oh, I just had one. I just had a fish. First cast, are you kidding me? First cast. Oh my gosh, look at these skips. They are on point today. Oh, I'm on. As soon as I hit the water, we're hooked up. We're hooked up. Oh my gosh, we're on. Come here, buddy. Second cast, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? You just gotta love the Senko. It's too good. It's too good. First cast, we had a bite. Second cast, we have a fish. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but like I said, I just knew there was fish in here. I keep seeing them move around, but now we know there's some little bass in here, which is pretty cool. They're very aggressive. And there he goes. Okay, I'm a little hyped up now. All right, let's get the worm back in there. Let's make another cast and let's see what happens. Gosh, that was crazy. They're like piranhas. He jumped on top of it instantly. This may look like a little mud puddle, but it seems like it's actually pretty deep. And there is definitely fish in there. Gotta be one by that piece of structure. Oh, I just got lit up. There's fish. We're on. Oh no, he pulled off. I saw him flash. Oh, there it is. I'm on. We're hooked up. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh, he just came off. It was some type of bluegill. It might have been a pumpkin seed. I don't really know. I'm not real knowledgeable on my bluegill species, but that was some sort of bluegill. Dude, they are lighting this worm up. I'm on again. We're hooked up. Oh my gosh. I got one. Oh, he came off again. I'm telling you guys, sometimes it's the spots you least suspect it that hold fish. It's one of those areas where, like, if anything bug related or bait fit, anything falls in here, they just automatically eat it. Okay, well, we definitely know there's fish in here. The problem is it's a tiny area and I just caused a lot of commotion. So honestly, I could have spooked them. So I think it's time we just go to the main pond. I mean, this is a cool little area and it obviously has fish, but I'm excited to fish the bigger pond and really see what's living in there. All right, well, here we are. We have officially made it to my pond. That honestly sounds so crazy to say, but I'm excited. I have no idea what's in here. And if you guys know me, I just love to fish. So anywhere, anytime, doesn't really matter. As long as there's fish in there, I'm here to catch them. But I think we're gonna change up our strategy here. Like I said, this place has a really unique colored tint to it. And it's really hard to describe because, like I said, it honestly looks like it changes every time I look at it. But I think that the inline spinner could be a great little lure right here because it's going to be flashy. Well, here we go. Officially, my first cast in my new private pond. Wow, what a moment. Crazy feeling. Let's see if we can find some life in here. Let's see what we got cooking in the private pond here. See if the old inline spinner can fool anything though. This should be the bait that I think is going to do the best in here just because it's got that unique color and it's one of those baits that catches literally everything. It just does not matter. Okay, well, if this pond is possibly pretty deep, I probably need to let this thing sink. Oh my gosh, it is deep. My lure like just hit the bottom right there. I mean, let's just do a little depth check right here. This is like a little drop off that I'm fishing. And look how far this thing, I just hit the bottom right there. And that's just on the drop off. There's no telling how deep it is, like out in the middle and stuff. We'll have to find out one day, but today we're finding out if there's life in here. We're looking for bites. You know, I actually want to know, do you guys think there's fish in here? Drop a comment down below, yes or no. Because we're about to find out, but I am really curious because looking at it, it does kind of look like a mud puddle, I'm not gonna lie, but it's actually a pond. Like, it's just super unique colored. I don't know if it's spring fed and it's mixing with the mud or what, but it definitely looks very unique. Oh my god, that plant just touched my leg. I thought I just got. Okay, I'm going to get the worm. The worm is just so simple and subtle, and I just know it's going to work. So let's just toss it around. I think this black color is going to be good too. I think that's why it's doing so good. It shows up really good in this water clarity. All right, so I decided we're gonna swap it up a bit. We're gonna toss around a little Texas rig because this is gonna allow me to fill the bottom, kind of get an idea of what I'm fishing Plus, I know there's some crawfish out here, so I feel like this could be a really good lure. It could match the hatch, and it could lead to some bites here. Oh, there's one. He just hit it. He's got it. He's got it. There we go. Oh, I had him for a second. No, no. I didn't want to set it too hard in case he was small. Oh, I just had one. Oh my gosh, he thumped it too. I was just dragging along the bottom. Thumped it. Oh my gosh. I didn't know how big he was, and I didn't want to miss him in case he was small, so I didn't really set the hook as hard as I could. I didn't want to pull it out of his mouth, but looks like I did that anyway, so I guess I should have just locked in and set the hook. Dang, I was just dragging it on the bottom, and I felt a little, he smacked it, picked it up, gave him a little bit of time with it, but he was just like nibbling on it. So who knows, maybe he just didn't have the hook. Good sign though, there's life. There is life. I just think with this water clarity, we're gonna have to get like right in their face, because it is a little dark and weirdly colored. All right, let's dig in our little goodie box here, see what else we can find. I really think we need to start small. So let's throw a jig. I think this could be really good. It's like a tiny little jig, a finesse one. And because I know there's crawfish in there, so this could match the hatch really good. All right, well, I think this right here is going to be bass candy, because there's something about a jig this time of the year. Like I said, I know there's crawfish out here. I've seen some of their little holes in the drain off area. So it could be the main food source out here for these fish. So why not toss the jig around, see what happens. If nothing eats it, we'll go tie up something else. We're testing the waters right now. We have had a bite though, so that is a good sign. I think that the jig, ooh, I was about to say I think the jig's gonna get a bite, and I feel like it just did. That's a fish. He's swimming off with it. He's swimming off with it. There we go, we're on, we're hooked up. Gosh, we got one. Oh my gosh, he's going crazy. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, it's a crazy looking bass. Get up here. I knew the jig would claim a victim. Look at that fish. Oh my gosh, he's crazy looking. Well, I officially have caught the first fish in my private pond. My fish, you even could say. Actually crazy, look at this guy. Such a unique looking fish. It doesn't even look like a bass because he's just so pale, and it's obviously because of this water clarity. He probably doesn't get a lot of sunlight. There's not a lot of grass in here, but just such a unique fish, and he lit that jig up. He crushed it. We finally have one. It took a little bit to kind of figure out what they were doing, what they were wanting to eat, but I just knew the crawfish was gonna get the job done. But first fish, thank you so much, buddy. Me and you are gonna be good buddies now, because I own the pond, you know? He lives there, I own it. That's crazy. Gosh, crazy thing to think about, but beautiful fish, although he's unique. Sometimes that's how I like them, you know? Just unique fish, unique body of water, and obviously the fish somehow thrive in there, so let's send this guy back. All right, let's go ahead and get our first fish back. He looks like he's ready to go. Well, we are officially on the board. First fish of the new pond. Nice little bass, nothing crazy, but boy, he ate the jig really good. And whenever I hooked him, he started going airborne. I didn't know what he was, because truthfully, I thought he was some kind of hybrid bowfin, because I don't know why. I guess just because I see like kind of like a pond that looks like a mud pit, I feel like there's probably a bowfin in here. I don't know what's in here. That's what we're here for. So I think I'm gonna throw the jig around a little bit more, see if we can't catch another one. And then maybe we'll keep changing lures and see what else we can find. Gosh, that was so cool. I was just dragging it on the bottom, and then I just feel like a heavy weight. And then I picked up the rod tip, and it was just slowly swimming off. There he went, you know? He picked it up and was running with it. All right, little finesse jig is definitely a good lure to toss around. But they could be sitting on the bottom today. Nice little bottom bite. I ripped around the inline, the wacky rig, the Texas rig. Had a bite on the Texas rig, but everything else was not really doing too much for me. But the finesse jig might just be the way to go. That's a fish. That's a fish. Oh no, he let go. No. There's something down there right there in the middle. I don't know if that's a brush pile of some sort, but I feel something. I thought it would be good to kind of throw these bottom baits, because then I can get a feeling for like what's down there. So I don't think there's any structure. It's like a soft bottom. Obviously we could add structure, but oh, something's on it. Something just had it for a split second. I got a good feeling over here. I've already gotten like 3 or 4 bites on this thing. So it's only a matter of time before one's like, I really want that, and he's gonna eat it. I mean, the good thing is we know there is at least one fish in here. At least one. So in my books, that's a good sign, because obviously he's living in here. He's alive. That's good. That's a fish. Is it? I don't know if they're just coming down and nibbling on it, or if I'm actually like going over something down there, like a rock or maybe some structure. I don't know. It feels like bites though. All right, we have another lure. We got a little white and chartreuse, tiny spinnerbait. I think this is gonna be really, really good. Like I said, we're just getting the lay of the land. We're testing a bunch of different lures. They catch stuff, great. If not, we're moving on. So we'll see what the old spinnerbait's got. There's one. There's one. Oh, I just had one. No, I just had one. There's one. Oh my God, he hammered it. He hammered it. He hammered it. How did he come off? I was like literally like 3 feet from the other side that I had him. Oh, he's back again. I'm on. I lost him again. Oh my gosh. No way. 3 times in a row. Well, not in a row, but 3 bites in a row, kind of. All right, so I got a new game plan. Obviously, the pond is not crazy big, so I've already fished pretty much everywhere right here. So I think I'm gonna give it a break. We're gonna go back to the drain off because we gave that a break. I think we'll be able to catch some there. We'll come back here and probably catch some. So that's just my thought process. We're about to see if that's true, but I have a good feeling about that plan. All right, well, we are back at, I'm gonna call this place the Piranha Pit because they were super aggressive earlier. There might be some little piranhas hanging around in here. So yeah, I'm gonna toss the inline spinner, see if I can get some different reactions here. Some different bites, see how they react to this thing. There's one, we're hooked up, we're hooked up, we're hooked up on the inline. Looks like a little bass. Come here, buddy. Come here, get up here. Well, nothing crazy, but boy, he did light up that inline spinner. And man, they're mean in this little spot over here. I don't know why. I guess just because every chance they get, they just eat whatever comes in there. But he smoked it. Thank you, buddy. Well, there we go. Another one on the board, baby. Let's go. See if there's anything else in here that wants an inline. Ooh, that felt like a bite. Just little piranhas hanging around in here. Oh, I'm way back up in there. Oh, I just had one. Just had one. Oh, I just watched that bass eat it. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's money right there. Come on. Come on. Oh, I just got hit. Come on. Oh, there's one. I'm on. We're hooked up. That's a new species. Get up here. Get up here. New species, baby. Oh, he just popped off. Well, would you take a look at this guy? Absolutely whacked the inline spinner. Nice little bluegill. Nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure that's just a straight up bluegill. But I like to call these bad boys piranhas because they don't play around. Super cool new species to the board. Thank you, buddy. That's probably what a lot of these bites have been, just a little bluegill smacking the back of it, but we finally got one. Let's see if we can't get another one. Boy, I am just making the most dangerous cast in the game right now. Oh, I'm on. We're hooked up. We're hooked up on something. Back to back, baby. Back to back. Get up here. What is that? Oh my gosh. New species alert. We're on another new species. We got ourselves a new species. Now, I'm not quite sure what this is. I want to say it is potentially a pumpkin seed or a warmouth because it has some really unique colors to it. And it even has red eyes. So I'm not real sure what this is. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you're a fish expert. But hey, a new species on the board. I'm pretty happy about that. We're gonna send him back and we're gonna keep casting. Man, that is just such a beautiful fish. I feel like we don't appreciate the little guys as much as we should. See you, buddy. Go that way. Oh my gosh, he kind of scared me. He was like playing dead for a second. You know, the really cool thing about this too is when I really started getting into fishing, guess what I threw? I threw the inline spinner and I caught bluegill. That was like my entry. And then I was like, I want a bass fish. But without the bluegill fishing and the rooster tail, inline spinner, whatever you want to call it, who knows? I may have never been like, oh, I want to fish, because these little things right here, you can have endless fun with these bad boys. Say what you want to say about bluegill, but they are just, they're so much fun. They're little and aggressive and mean. I just love them. Oh, that's a tree. Oh no. Oh no. My luck may have ran out. Oh no. I think it's gone. Oh, 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 oh my God. There's no way. I've snagged like 7 things now and I've gotten it back. I don't know how. I really don't know how. Something just moved right there. I saw it flash. Beautiful cast. Oh, no, I got a fish. I have one. I have one. He's going crazy. What is that? Come here. Come here. Get up here. What is this? Another bluegill. Man, he was going absolutely insane. See ya. I'm telling you guys, this is the piranha area. They're so mean. They're so mean. Okay, my casting skills are getting a little bit better, so I'm happy about that. All right, one more cast for good luck. That's actually not a bad cast either. I'm on. We're hooked up. There we go. We're hooked up. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. What are you? Another bluegill? Looks like it. The cool thing is that they've all been different. I mean, look at this guy. Look at the colors. He's got some nice blue in him. He's real colorful. Just a mean little fish. Thank you, buddy. I'm telling you guys, the bluegill were my first love whenever it came to fishing. Like, you just couldn't beat them, man. They're really easy to catch. They're fun. They fight really hard for their size. Like, there's one. Oh, come back for it. Come back for it. Oh, he did come back for it. I got him. That's a bigger one. Oh my gosh, come here. Come here. We are on them. Look at this guy. See you, bud. How many fish have we just caught? Like almost every cast is a bite, so something's hitting it. The plan is definitely coming together. I said I was gonna hit this, catch a few, and then we're gonna go back to the pond and we're gonna catch some. So that's what we're about to do here. Let's head on back to the pond and see what's going on over there. I don't know, maybe the fish in the pond over here just don't like this water clarity since it moves all the time. It changes. Maybe they're just not feeling this like murky green color. I don't know if there's rocks or a piece of structure right there or what, but I definitely just got a bite off of it. Something was going on there. See, maybe we'll take it as a sign that the pond has life in here, because if you think about it, the piranha area, those fish probably eat all the time because they never know when their next meal is. That's a good thing, because maybe since we're not getting a lot of bites in the pond today, well, actually we've had a decent amount of bites, we just haven't caught a lot, but maybe that means that the pond has a good amount of bait in here. So maybe they're just not hungry. I don't know, but I do know we've caught one fish, which is better than none. So we know there is at least one fish in here. So that's a good thing. Well, definitely a note to self next time. I need to pay attention to what lure colors I grab, because I don't know what the best color to throw in this would be. I thought chartreuse, but it kind of blends in. I don't know. Definitely gonna have to bring a few options next time, but it looks like it's starting to cloud up. I know we're supposed to have some storms roll in, but I didn't think it was gonna be that soon. But it looks mighty dark back over there. So I don't know, I feel like we had a solid effort today, you know? Coming in, we don't know anything about the pond. I feel like I kind of got a feel for it, you know? Definitely just gonna have to brainstorm more lures to throw in here, because there's definitely more fish. There's not just one. Just gotta figure out how to catch them, you know? It also is a really strange time of the year, so I'm not even really gonna be too upset about it. I'm just glad we got one in the pond. The Piranha Cove was on fire, but the pond, I don't know if it's maybe just the color or something that's got them a little messed up today or what, but hey, we caught one. Well, today was a lot of fun. We got to tour the property, we got to fish the private pond, we got to fish the drainage pond, we caught fish, and it was even better because it's my property. I don't even feel real saying that. I don't think it's fully processed in my brain that I own this, but it is truly a blessing, and I am so thankful. And I wanted to take this time to say thank you guys, because without you, this would not be possible. So whether you've watched one video or you watch all the videos, I just wanted to say thank you, because I truly do get to do what I love and call it work. And it's really not even work in my opinion, which I take that back. It's actually a lot of work, because everything that you guys see, that's all me. I film, edit, everything on everything. That's all me. So a lot of work. It is really rewarding to see it pay off, because I've been doing it for so long and I'm addicted to it. It's like, I don't know, it's like every time the camera turns on or I have an idea, it's like I just want to make it the best that I can, and I want to do cool stuff. So I'm hoping that this property is going to be a way to do that. I also started a second channel where you guys can see anything and everything about this property. It's going to be linked down below in the description. I thought it would be great to start a second channel to keep things more raw, show you guys what you guys want to see, whether that's hunting, camping, or if you just have any ideas out here on the property. But super grateful, super blessed, and I'm excited to see what the future holds, because like I said, the opportunities out here are endless, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But today was a super fun day. We got to explore the property, fish, and just have a great time. So I wanted to say thank you guys because I'm truly grateful. I get to do what I love and live out my dream, and now I have a nice little piece of property where we can do some cool stuff. So I want you guys' opinions on what I should do here. Drop them down below in the comments. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.